Start recording. Okay, so very good afternoon to everybody. So yesterday we had completed the concept of data definition language. So today we will cover what is DML. So DML in SQL. So DML, that is data manipulation language. Data manipulation language. So in detail that we saw how to create a table and how to alter a table in detail. So how to create a table, how to alter a table, how to drop a table, that we saw. Then after table creation, then we will insert a record. So what DML is meant for? Insert. Insert a record into a table, update record in a table, then delete a record from a table. So these 3 points is the main purpose of DML. Just I am recalling yesterday that I was saying the purpose of what objective of SQL to create and manage the database. The overall SQL is based on the concept of or by taking the point, that is DDL, DML and DQL. So now we will go to MySQL environment. Already I have told. So yesterday, so this table that I have created, employee table. So this is my employee DB database. My database name was employee DB. So how to create a database, already that I have explained. So in employee DB database, so there is an option tables. You see inside or under the tables option, there is an employee table. In employee table, so there is a columns option. In column, so how many columns? Employee ID, employee name, employee salary, employee address. So if you will execute describe command, so you can get the what employee table structure. Okay, so overall that means we have an employee table under employee DB database. Now we will start. First objective is, now I will insert a record. Now I will insert a record. So how I will insert a record, you see. So insert, what is the command for that? insert into insert into table name, insert into table name, then values, insert into table name, then values within bracket. So directly we can assign 4 values, because here in our employee table or employee table having 4 columns. So employee ID, employee name, employee salary and employee address. So within bracket directly, so we will assign 4 values. Suppose employee ID is 101. First value when we will assign, So that will represent for employee ID column. Then employee name. Suppose I will write John. Employee name. So John is a string value in SQL context. You remember string value identified by single quote. Then employee salary, let 20,000. Suppose I will give. Then employee address. Let employee address is Maharashtra. Okay, so in this way, four values that I assigned, now I will execute. So this is the option. So now I will hit run. So you see, so one record inserted. You see, so one row affected. So there is no error. Similarly, we can insert second record 102. So here that's the value. In place of John, I will write Smith. Then instead of 20,000, suppose I will write 30,000. Suppose I will write address is Odisha. Okay, now I will hit run. So again another record inserted 103. Suppose I will write Saurav. Let 50,000. Let address value. Suppose I will give Delhi. Suppose I will give Delhi. Then I will hit run. So in this way, third record I inserted. Then 104. Suppose I will give the value name Rahul. Then suppose 45,000, and suppose address is let Pune. Now I will hit run. So fourth record inserted. Now I will assign another value 105. Okay, so I will write Sachin. Let this is 60,000. Okay, so let this is Hyderabad. Again I will hit run. So in this way guys, five records I inserted. Okay, now this is the way insert into table name. So yesterday that I have told, so when table name you are presenting, so always you will write database name dot table name. Particularly this is the case in MySQL context. So insert into table name, then values, insert into table name, then values within bracket. So there are four columns, so accordingly four values that I will insert. Now whatever the four records I inserted, whatever four records I inserted, now that all records I want to see, I want to display. So what we have to write? So you are see, select. So after DML operation, we will what learn DQL, data query language. So select statement, select is a keyword. Select statement is called as query. Okay, query means Query. Query means to retrieve data from a table according to the user's instruction. I want to retrieve all records. That means I want to display all records from employee table. So select star from. Star means all records. You remember, star means all records from. From is a clause. From table name. From table name. Database name employee DB dot table name is employee. Okay, select star from table name. So I specified table name as database name dot table name. Okay, now I will hit run. You see, so I saw. So all records. So all records retrieved from employee table. Employee ID, employee name, employee salary, employee address. Okay, so this is the point how to insert a record, how to insert a record. Okay, now one point we completed, one point we completed. Then we will go to how to update a record. Update. Okay, for updating, suppose let it suppose Smith salary is 30,000. Now I will update, I will change into 40,000. Suppose, let it after 1 year, his salary incremented 30,000 to 40,000. Now we will update the Smith salary value. 30,000 will update to 40,000. So first of all, we will know what is syntax, update. For updating a record, what is the syntax you remember? Update, update table name, update table name, set column name, set column name equals to which column value. Suppose here, which column value I want to change, employee salary, column name is isal, so that column name equals to new value, okay, updated value, where condition, where condition. So this is the syntax. Okay, update table name, set column name equals to updated value, then where condition. Okay, now we will write. So update table name as per the syntax that we will write in MySQL environment. So update table name, update, update is a keyword, update table name, set column name, set column name, isal is my column name, set column name equals to updated value 40,000, 40,000, where condition, where I will write employee ID equals to 102, where employee ID equals to 102. That means which record, why I what considered the column employee ID in where condition, because employee ID column that we have considered as primary key. So primary key is a column which is uniquely identifying a record. So 102 is the value of one value of employee ID column. So through 102 it is unique. So one record what can uniquely identify. Okay, so that's why employee ID column we considered in conditional section. The meaning is whose employee ID is 102. In that record, employee salary value what is given, so that have updated into 40,000. So when we will hit run, that means one record updated. So very simple, update table name, set column name equals to value, where condition, where condition. Now I will hit run. So one row updated, one row updated. Okay, so how I will know that record have updated or not? Then we will check. We will check. Select select star from table name employee DB, database name is employee DB dot employee dot employee. Now I will hit. You see, so 102 Smith 40,000. So that was 30,000. Now after updating record, so we saw that value 30,000 have updated to 40,000. Okay, so I hope everybody is understanding, everybody getting clarity. So this is what update, how a record is updating. So inserting a record completed, updating a record completed. Now we will go to the last point. What? How to delete a record from a table? how to delete delete. So syntax is for deletion. Syntax is delete is a keyword from table where condition. Delete from table name. Delete from table name where condition. Delete from table name where condition. Suppose I want to insert this record 101 zone 20,000 Maharashtra. So this first record I want to delete. Now what I will write? Delete from table name. Delete from table name where delete from table name where condition. So employee ID equals to 101. Okay, so always what I am considering primary key value, because through the primary key value one record is uniquely identifying. So that 101 employee ID value, so that corresponding record will delete. Now I will hit run. Now after that we will check one row affected, so output. So already we have got. So we will check select star from table name. Table name is employee db dot employee. So now I will hit run. You see that 101 record deleted. Okay, so 101 record deleted. So this is, guys, this is all about DML operation. DML operation. So just again I am repeating what DML is, what meant for. So what is the purpose of DML? To insert a record, to update a record, and delete a record from a table. Okay, data manipulation language. Okay, so inserting a record, insert into table name, then values within a bracket, so corresponding value that we will assign. Then for updating a record, update table name, set column name equals to updated value where condition. Then delete a record from a table, simply delete from table name where condition. So this is what DML. Then we will go to DQL. So in this way that we completed DDL, DML, then we will go to the most important terminology, that is DQL. Okay, so when you will face the interview, the interviewer will ask many queries. Okay, many queries they will ask. So we will what discuss varieties of queries, varieties of questions that we will discuss here. Okay, so today I will discuss, I will start about query. Then in our next live session again I will discuss in detail. So first of all we will start what is DQL. What is DQL? What is DQL? So DQL, that is data query language. Okay, DQL in SQL. Okay, so what is a query? To retrieve data from a table, from table, from one table or from more than one table. It is possible somewhere the problem test demanding that we will require more than one table from table. So we will see that what is called as joining according to the user's instructions. According to the user's instructions. So this is called as query. So otherwise we can say the select statements. The select statement is called as query. Select statement is called as query. Okay, retrieving data from a table according to the user's instruction. So there is a common format. There is a common general form syntax, we can say select table name, select column name as per the task. Which column value that we want to display, we want to see, we want to retrieve. Select column name, select column name, maybe one column or more than one column. If I want to see more than one column values, that the corresponding column name that we have to select column name from table name, then condition, where condition, select column name from table name, then where condition. Okay, that means we have a table and table have some records, then we will go for DQL, then we will write select statement or we will write query as per the task. Okay, suppose one small example that we will know, that small example that we will know. Suppose this is my employee table, this is my employee table. Okay, now my question is, suppose a small task is what I want to display, I want to see. Okay, the employees whose address is Odisha, I want to display all employee names. Okay, who is belonging from Odisha. Okay, so write a query. If I will suppose create a question, write a query to display, means to retrieve, right, employee name, retrieve employee. Okay, whose address, okay, or who is belonging from Odisha, or belonging from Odisha. So who are belonging from Odisha. So you have to think, first of all, whatever the task is given, you have to do the analysis. So for a given problem task, or a given problem task, so we have to do the analysis. So for this, first of all, we have to understand what the task is given, and for that which table that I will consider. So we have employee table who are belonging from Odisha. Odisha is one of the value of address. Employee table we have, and employee table containing some columns. So here I want to retrieve employee, that means employee name that I want to see. Okay, so employee name, so what that column value I want to display, I want to retrieve. So select employee name, ename is my column name in my MySQL environment, ename, then from table name is employee table. Since I am using MySQL environment, employee pv dot table name, where condition, where, okay, address name, where address name is e address is one of the column for employee table. E address is the column name, where e address equals to this. Select column name from table name, where condition, select column name, select column name employee name from table name employee dv dot employee, where condition, condition is what employee address equals to this. So this is the query. Select statement is called as query. Now we will check, I will hit run. You see I got Smith. So in employee table, so one employee, name of the employee is Smith. So the employee Smith is coming from Odisha. So the server provided this result. So this is called as query. Guys, I hope everybody understanding, everybody got clarity. So today this is all about the session But in my next live session, so we will cover various examples. Okay, so group by clause, order by clause, sub query, so many interview questions that we can discuss. The most important point is joining. So various joining, so that we will discuss eq join, non-eq join, outer join. So lots of points that we will discuss and so many interview questions that we will discuss. When you are going to interview, so interviewer always they will ask only query, write a query for this, write a query for this problem task. So you have to quite clear about what the concept, okay, how we will write query. So before writing query, so we have to acquire the knowledge about DDL and DML. Okay, so one now first we create a table, then we inserted some records, then we will go for write the query. So this is all about today's session. Okay, so thank you.